Is Sovereignty the sleeper colt ready to conquer the 2025 Kentucky Derby? This promising bay 3-year-old has steadily gained momentum on the road to the Roses, showcasing both class and consistency. Sired by the influential Into Mischief and Out of Crown, whose bloodline is rich with stamina, Sovereignty offers a compelling blend of speed and endurance. Bred and owned by the international racing powerhouse Godolphin and trained by Hall of Famer Bill Mott, his connections bring world-class pedigree and experience to the Derby Trail. With Manuel Franco now aboard and Junior Alvarado previously guiding him to key victories, Sovereignty has been in expert hands throughout. His prep race performances have turned heads, establishing him as a serious threat among this year's elite contenders. In this report, we break down everything from his pedigree and running style to expert opinions and Derby points, offering a complete profile of this rising contender. Could Sovereignty be the one to wear the roses in 2025? Let's find out. At number 1 we have Pedigree and Stamina. Sovereignty boasts a pedigree that is nothing short of elite, offering a compelling mix of speed, class, and long-distance potential. His sire, Into Mischief, stands as one of the most prolific stallions in North American racing history, known for siring champions capable of brilliance at a variety of distances. From authentic to Mandaloun, the Into Mischief legacy includes proven Kentucky Derby excellence. On the dam side, Sovereignty gains a critical stamina boost through Crowned, a daughter of Bernardini, the 2006 Preakness Stakes winner revered for transmitting staying power and resilience. Crowned hails from a rich female family, descending from the Grade 1 winning mare Mushka, who herself traces back to Lakeway, a standout performer with 4 Grade 1 victories. This deep-rooted maternal line infuses durability and late-running strength. Unlike Crown's prior foals, who leaned more toward speed, Sovereignty demonstrates a more balanced profile, indicating he may have drawn more from his dam's stamina-inclined genetics. This dual heritage equips him with the tools necessary to handle the demanding 1.25-mile distance of the Kentucky Derby. At number 2, let's dive into racing record and highlights. When analyzing Sovereignty's path to the 2025 Kentucky Derby, his race record speaks volumes about his competitive consistency and talent. He made an immediate impression as a juvenile by dominating the Grade 3 Street Sense Stakes at Churchill Downs, a win that not only stamped him as a colt to watch, but also proved he handles the track where the Derby is run. That 2-year-old victory over 1 1/16 miles hinted at his natural ability to handle routes. As a 3-year-old, Sovereignty wasted no time making noise, launching his season with a commanding win in the Grade 2 Fountain of Youth Stakes at Gulfstream Park. This race often signals the emergence of serious Derby threats, and his victory after a layoff reinforced his development and maturity. His most recent performance, a determined runner-up effort in the prestigious Grade 1 Florida Derby, showcased his versatility, tactical speed, and fight. He's now faced and held his own against several of the top Derby contenders. With a record of 2 wins, 2 seconds, and a 4th from 5 starts, Sovereignty has compiled a solid and improving form line that reflects both reliability and room to grow. At number 3, we spotlight Derby. Qualification and points. Sovereignty enters the 2025 Kentucky Derby as a fully qualified and legitimate contender, thanks to an impressive tally of 110 Road to the Kentucky Derby points, securing his spot in the gate with confidence. Currently sitting 7th on the leaderboard, he has demonstrated remarkable consistency throughout the prep season. He earned his initial points with a sharp win in the Grade 3 Street Sense Stakes, 10 points, establishing early momentum in the Derby Trail. The real leap came when he surged to victory in the Grade 2 Fountain of Youth Stakes, a performance that awarded him 50 critical points and elevated his status in the eyes of bettors and analysts. His latest achievement, finishing a close second in the Grade 1 Florida Derby, garnered another 40 points, further solidifying his spot among the elite. The Florida Derby is often considered the most predictive of Kentucky Derby success, making his performance there particularly promising. At number 4, we break down running style and strategy. Sovereignty brings a classic closer's mentality to the 2025 Kentucky Derby, an approach that relies on timing, patience, and explosive finishing speed. This style was on full display in the Fountain of Youth Stakes, where he trailed early before unleashing a powerful rally in the final furlong. While his Street Sense Stakes victory showed flashes of tactical speed, his usual preference is to settle mid-pack or further back and conserve energy for a late surge. In races with larger fields like the Kentucky Derby, this strategy comes with both risks and rewards. A fast early pace could play perfectly into his hands, allowing him to capitalize as front-runners tire. However, if the pace is slow or he encounters traffic trouble as seen in the Florida Derby, where he was forced wide, his effectiveness may be blunted. Despite such challenges, Sovereignty's ability to sustain a long drive down the lane makes him dangerous in the final eighth of a mile. At number 5, we analyze speed figures and consistency. Sovereignty's rise as a legitimate Kentucky Derby contender is supported by a steady and encouraging progression in speed figures. Early on, he turned heads with a career-best 99 Equibase speed figure and an 89 Beyer as a juvenile in the Street Sense Stakes, showcasing raw potential. As a 3-year-old, those numbers only improved most notably in the Fountain of Youth Stakes, where he posted a 98 Equibase and a 95 Beyer speed figure. These figures highlight not just ability, but consistent growth with every two-turn race. He's not just maintaining form, he's getting faster and stronger when it matters most. The upward trend also indicates that Sovereignty is peaking at the right time, a vital factor when analyzing Derby hopefuls. Unlike some rivals who post one standout number and regress, Sovereignty has been reliable and improving, showing no signs of plateauing. At number 6, we explore jockey and trainer insights. Behind every great racehorse is a skilled team, and Sovereignty benefits from the leadership of elite connections. Hall of Fame trainer Bill Mott conditions the colt with his signature patience and precision traits that have defined Mott's decades of success at the highest levels of the sport. Known for developing late bloomers into champions, Mott's measured approach ensures Sovereignty enters the Kentucky Derby both mentally sharp and physically primed. As of late March 2025, Manuel Franco has been tabbed to ride Sovereignty. Franco is a proven rider with a major victory in the 2020 Belmont Stakes aboard Tiz the Law, showcasing his ability to handle pressure on the grandest stages. Prior to Franco, Junior Alvarado guided Sovereignty to back-to-back graded stakes wins, suggesting strong rapport and understanding between horse and jockey. That success hints at Sovereignty's responsiveness to experienced handling, an essential trait for navigating the chaotic 20-horse Derby field. While the switch to Franco introduces a new dynamic, his familiarity with high-stakes races makes him a solid fit. Mott's confidence in Franco reflects trust in the jockey's ability to execute a late-running game plan effectively. The trainer-jockey combination is a crucial component of any Derby effort, and Sovereignty is in capable hands on both ends. At number 7, we highlight track experience. One of the most valuable assets a Kentucky Derby contender can possess is prior success at Churchill Downs, and Sovereignty checks that box with confidence. His victory in the Grade 3 Street Sense Stakes as a 2-year-old came over 1 1/16 miles on the very same dirt surface where the Derby is contested. Winning at the Derby venue not only proves he handles the track configuration and footing, but also builds a psychological edge. He's already thrived under the iconic twin spires. That effort came on a fast track, giving reassurance that Sovereignty can replicate his best form under standard conditions. While he hasn't yet raced on a wet surface, his proven ability on dry dirt offers reliable form going into Derby Day. Horses unfamiliar with Churchill Downs can sometimes falter due to its long stretch and unique atmosphere, but Sovereignty has already experienced and conquered that challenge. At number 8, we uncover expert insights and Derby potential. When industry experts and seasoned handicappers assess the 2025 Kentucky Derby field, Sovereignty consistently ranks among the top contenders, and for good reason. His combination of elite pedigree, tactical versatility, and a fierce finishing kick has drawn significant attention. Bloodline analysts praise his genetic blend, with speed inherited from sire into mischief and stamina passed down from Bernardini, giving him the potential to excel over the Derby's 1 1/4 mile distance. Performance-wise, his victories in the Fountain of Youth and Street Sense Stakes, plus his gritty second in the Florida Derby, signal a horse that continues to improve with every outing. Expert rankings often place him within the top 5, with several analysts naming him as a top 3 threat for the win. His steadily climbing speed figures and consistent thorograph numbers suggest he's hitting peak form at precisely the right moment. Early betting markets reflect growing confidence, with Sovereignty drawing single-digit odds from sharp players and fans alike. Sovereignty has all the tools to make a serious run at Derby glory. Will he rise to the occasion on the first Saturday in May? If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more exclusive 2025 Kentucky Derby coverage and contender analysis.